earth, water, air, fire. Spirit, show us the energy so we may transcend higher. On our angels, guides, and ancestors we call to bring us messages for the highest good of all. Okay, hello and welcome. This is your psychic tarot reading for the new moon in Gemini. Okay, and we're going to pull some oracle and tarot, but first I wanted to give you what I got for your message. Okay. All right. So when I went into meditation for your reading, I heard the song The Joker and the Thief by Wolfmother. Okay. And this song, it's really about duality. Originally, The Joker and the Thief came from Bob Dylan's song All Along the Watchtower. Jimi Hendrix covered it. But it's a song about duality, you know, the Joker being a visionary, a truth teller, the voice of conscience for, you know, a restless generation. The thief is the realist, the opportunist, an outsider, you know, someone exploiting a failed system. All right. So this song is about how these two dualities exist, right? And you know, going too extreme to one or the other, right? Light, dark, you know, good, bad, light, shadow, right? It's about both, and not having like getting like this false sense of light, right? Like this false light, like toxic positivity, right? Because it's okay to feel all of your emotions, all the aspects of yourself, right? Like feeling like you have to be nice, right? Or it's not spiritual. And I'm not saying intentionally hurt people, but like being honest and being authentic, like speaking your truth, right, is the highest vibration. So if you're speaking your truth for the highest good of all, you know, if somebody else's feelings get hurt, you know, that is more about them. That's different than purposely going out to hurt somebody, right? So, you know, it's okay to have, you know, integrate all of these aspects of yourself, okay? And I'm getting this sense, this feeling of guilt, feeling like you're being judged by others, just for being your authentic self, and using your divine gifts, right? So Spirit's saying there needs to be a perspective shift here, right? A perception shift, okay? What others or society deem bad or good doesn't make it so, right? You know, and I mean you specifically, you know, in your divine heart and soul who you are. You carry beautiful divine energy. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you are very high vibrational. You're loving, intuitive, you know, psychic, compassionate, kind, funny, right? And you just want to be happy. You just genuinely want to be happy, and you want that for others as well. You you know, you're doing things for the highest good of all, and I'm getting you really have learned to value yourself, love yourself, appreciate your gifts and what you have to offer. But you can also stand your ground, right? Stand up for yourself and tell it like it is, right? Do what you need to do and what you want to do, what's right for you, okay? And that might not fit in somebody else's box, right? Okay, so there's a lot of acceptance here, including accepting what's not your job, right? Like it's not your job to fix everyone or to figure everyone else's journey out, right? They're on their own journey, and they're right where they should be, right? That looks different for every one of us. So really surrendering to not having to know why for somebody else, or sometimes even in your own path, right? The unknown in the future. Okay. All right. So now that you know all of that and understand that, in the same way you're on your path, right? You're on your path and right where you need to be. And no one but you has authority over that. Okay? So this is beautiful. I think this is just about this, like I said, perception shift here, this perspective shift into, you have to do what's good and right for you. It's not about what's good and right for everybody or the collective or this person. What's good and right for you, right? And not feeling bad about just being your true self, right? Whether that's, it's okay, like I was saying earlier, like I got earlier, to include all aspects of yourself, right? It's okay to feel your emotions. It's okay to be mad, sad, angry, happy, excited, weird, right? Okay. And it's just how you use those emotions, like I said, okay, earlier, and now I'm just repeating myself. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get into some cards here. We're going to start with Sacred Forest Oracle. All the cards have been thoroughly shuffled. Oh, I do need to tell you that you might be seeing 11s, 1111, 44, 444, or any configuration of that. So 144, 1144, and so on. And some animals that might be synchronistic are wolves, owls, bears, swans, flamingos, foxes, crows, or ravens. Okay, so that was a lot. All right, let's go ahead and get a card. What do you need to know, please, about this paradigm shift? Just heard you're supported by your spirit team as well. Okay, yeah. Okay, and we have Blue Bell Fairy with gratitude. Okay, so being very grateful, right, for the balance, right? For the light, the dark, right? For the light in the darkness. Yeah. Okay. Grateful for yourself, right? Like proud of who you are, loving yourself, grateful for yourself and all of your spiritual gifts. Absolutely. What else? Yeah. Sanctuary, Mystic Meadow. This one came out a bunch when I was shuffling too. And we do have the bear here and the fox here, and also a rabbit. Okay. So taking sanctuary and solace within yourself, right? Okay. Just in my own, I'm going to share this with you, just in my own personal journal. I may do a reading about this. But I got, it's okay to travel to the realms, whether that's the past or the present or up above or down below, as long as you remember how to get back home, right? And home is within you in the present moment. The present moment is home. Okay. So sanctuary within yourself. Okay. You might also, want to create a safe space, a physical space for sanctuary as well. But I'm really getting sanctuary within yourself. What else, please? Wow. Okay. All right. We'll take them. They all flipped over. Let's go ahead and take them. All right. I'll put these down. Okay. So we have reflecting pool with stillness. Okay. So yeah, being able to see yourself clearly. Look, you guys, here's the swan. That was one of the animals, right? Absolutely. So we already have 1, 2, 3 of the animals here. All right. So you may feel very close to animals as well. Okay. But yes, being able to see yourself clearly, okay? The light and the shadow, right? The light and the shadow. Integrating that, right? And having that perception shift, right? That you don't have to have it all figured out, okay? And we have earth spirit with stability. Okay. And yeah, and here's more swans. Yeah, a lot of love here. Like I said, you're very loving, caring, compassion. I just heard awesome. Awesome being, right? Beautiful and magical, like this fairy. Yes. Okay, so with earth spirit stability here, right? It's like finding stability and sanctuary within your true self, right? And also grounding to the earth, like I was saying, remembering how to get back home, right? That sanctuary. Remember that that's your center, right? Okay. And then we have crystal cave with trust. Yes. Trust yourself, trust the universe, right? Absolutely. Okay. And you might be guided to also seeing these crystals here too, crystal cave, right? To work with crystals and gems or wearing jewelry. Okay. Just real quick, I get a lot of compliments on my bracelets, and I get them from Otter Spirit. And if you're interested, it's like wearing crystals. So I've got, this is a clear quartz here. This is an amethyst here. So that really helps with my intuition and connection, right? And I can wear them on my body. So if you're interested, they do donate to the wild otters too. Okay. So I'll link it in the description box. You can get 20% off of any purchase, or 30% off of 99 or more. Okay. And I will I'll put the link and codes in the description box. Okay. And that's just if you're interested. If you're going to get them anyways. They're really high quality. They're beautiful. They're ethically sourced, and they're a good cause. And they're also a good price. And then you get the extra discount too. Okay. So, yeah, think about working with crystals and gems and things to help you, right? Ground, right? Okay. And then we also have water spirit, manifesting dreams. Absolutely. Yes. Right? You're manifesting. Okay. So this perception shift, this understanding, right? That you are safe, stable within yourself, accepting all aspects of yourself, right? Yes. Okay. This is beautiful. All right. Let's get some tarot. Yeah. And this integration, trusting yourself, trusting the universe, right? Okay. And 9 of Cups. Yeah, absolutely. This brings you joy, right? You don't have to fit in somebody's box. Look, it almost looks like she's jumping out of the box. You don't have to fit in anybody's box. You aren't like anybody else because you're unique and beautiful like you are. You're divine the way you are, right? You don't have to be a certain way all of the time to be spiritual, or only listen to certain kinds of music, or that's like, again, the false light. This is real joy, real happiness, real light, right? You don't have to fit in a box. Yeah. Let your freak flag fly, right? This is about acceptance, accepting yourself, loving yourself, and being happy about it. Like you like yourself. Beautiful. What else? Okay, yeah. Ace of Wands. Absolutely. Like I was saying, this manifesting, right? It's taking divine action. Okay? Yeah, divine action. Weaving, it's like weaving here. Your dreams, manifesting your dreams. Beautiful. Yes. Okay. Yeah, and look, you guys, got 2 cards here of being guided. It's spirit guides, okay? And here's the crows, okay? Yeah, guiding you, right, to calmer, stiller waters. right? Remember how I was saying you're being guided, protected? Absolutely guided, right? Okay. For some of you, this is a passed over loved one as well as your guides, angels, ancestors. Okay. All right. And you have angels and guides that have been here with you since childhood. Okay. And also, I just got another thing too, that this is making your inner child happy, right? You're moving away from all of this judgment, this labels, right? No more labels. Just be free to do what you want to do, right? Your inspired divine action. Yeah, absolutely. Inner child, very happy. See how it's falling on this stability? Yeah, this is very stabilizing for your inner child. Very. The acceptance, your inner child wants to be accepted wholly. Absolutely. Yes. King of Wands, your confidence, being confident and holding this wand, right? Ace of Wands, this wand, holding your wand with pride and confidence. You're being proud of yourself for who you are. Proud to be who you are. All of the flaws and all. Absolutely. It's part of your divinity. Beautiful. Okay. What else do they need to know from the tarot, please? All right. Yeah. Three of Wands. Okay. So we've got 3 cards of Wands here, right? And this is coming on top of manifesting your dreams. So 3 of Wands is like, you know, you've done the preparations to get to the shore, and now you're waiting. It's time for your ship to come in. Absolutely. Right? Yeah, because you're confident, you're following your highest excitement, your highest joy. And that's how you manifest, right? You love yourself and you feel confident in yourself, right? And that's how you bring things in. And here they come. Beautiful. Okay. I want to get a couple from the Starseed Oracle. Do they need to know? Okay. And I just happened to look at the bottom. All paths lead home. Okay. And it says inner authority. Like I was saying, you are the only one who has authority over you. Absolutely. Intuition, trust your gaze within. Yes. Okay. Okay, and we've got a little packet here. Okay, and we've got, yes, the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Yes. Inspired action, right? Living your life confidently, right? Not just words, but your intentions, right? Like I said, you know who you are, and your life is a prayer, right? It's all the path. Absolutely. Like we were just saying, all paths lead home. You're always on your path. You're on your path now. You're doing fantastic and making fantastic decisions for yourself. Evolving, growing, learning. Yes. The cosmic heart. Absolutely. Okay. And empathic, starseed. Okay. And again, this says energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. That's right. Yes. Energetic sovereignty. You don't need to absorb what's other people's or society's labels, problems, issues, right? By being your authentic self, being high vibrational, trusting yourself and being stable, seeing yourself clearly, being confident, right? And manifesting your dreams, you're raising the vibration for the planet. It is helping other people. Absolutely. Okay. So you don't have to absorb their, projections, feelings, right? because you are a strong empath and you can use that for your and the highest good. Absolutely. Okay, and the last one is called Soul Gifts in Training. It's time to step up. Yeah, absolutely. It's time to step through this door of this paradigm shift, right? To see that you're right where you need to be. All of you is worthy, okay? You are whole. It reminds me of something I put on the community post that said, like a definition of holy, but spelled whole as in WHOLE, holy, right? Is being one with your body, mind, and spirit, and that acting as one, right? Your whole self. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, for the final message, we are going to get one from Divine Masters, and I'll be reading out of the book. Okay, and on the bottom here, we have Ma'at, Divine Intervention. Okay, weigh up your options, choose the highest good. Yes, like I said, you're always choosing the highest good, right? And a Ma'at is you in the Egyptian mythology, your heart was weighed against the feather of Ma'at, right? To see if your heart is lighter than a feather, right? So that means, you know, letting go of these things that aren't yours, aren't serving you or serving anybody, and really stepping in, right? Being called, stepping in and stepping up, right? To this calling, right? Because you are gifted, all the things. Okay. All right. Yeah, and divine intervention, like I said, your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, spirit is guiding you, helping you, protecting you. They need to know, please, for the final message. It's the final message, please, for this collective. Okay. Lakshmi and Ganesh. Okay. And it says prosperity vibration. You are attracting health, wealth, and happiness. Yes. Here it comes. Okay. Manifesting your dreams. Health, wealth, and happiness. Happiness. Right? Yes. Prosperity vibration. 9 of Cups. Wish granted. Beautiful. Okay, let's read this out of the book. All right. Okay. Lakshmi and Ganesh. Prosperity vibration. You are attracting health, wealth, and happiness. Lakshmi is the Hindu goddess of all forms of prosperity, including fertility, fortune, and well-being. She is part of the Trivedi, the trinity of goddesses in the Hindu pantheon. She is associated with Diwali, the Indian festival of light, and is often invoked for guidance on wealth and prosperity. Ganesh is the Hindu elephant-headed god, the son of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati. Also known as Ganapati, he is acknowledged to be the remover of illusions. Yes. And is much loved by taxi drivers in India because he can help them weave in and out of the crazy traffic of the cities. And it is said that Lakshmi adopted Ganesh as her own son and decided that all of her health, wealth, and accomplishments would also be his. Together, these incredible beings work as a force of light and goodness and will come to those who need support with busting through challenges that stop them from experiencing their infinite wealth. Health, happiness, joy, success, good company, and opportunities surround you now. If you are working on a particular project at this time, Know that this card brings confirmation that you are indeed on the right path and will soon enjoy the fruits of your labor. Spend extra time and energy on gratitude. Yes, gratitude. For when you do, you magnetize more and more reasons to be grateful. Absolutely. Well, that certainly brought this reading full circle, right? We started with gratitude and now we're ending with this one. Okay, this is beautiful. All right. So it's just really about this this perspective shift that you need to have. You're right on track. It's going great. And here it comes. Health, wealth, happiness. Beautiful. And you are so loved and guided by your spirit team. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for liking, subscribing, leaving me a comment. If this resonated with you, drop an 1111 or a 44 in the comments, okay? And thank you, guides, angels, ancestors, for bringing us this message. We love you so much. And I love you. And until next time, peace.